Yo, what's up, everybody? Substitute. Okay, bro, we know video for this, for the Wednesday morning for y'all, man. I'm gonna do for y'all, man. Okay, I probably did, I took a video out there at Montgomery onto where, y'all saw news yesterday onto where, I think they shot, y'all saw news yesterday onto where they trying to have this club shut down, a club called, besides 2.0 Clubhouse, club down here. So I read somewhere to where I think somebody was shot, I think early Sunday morning in the club out there to where I think they was like, uh, so I think somebody was shot in the club so I think the shooting involved. I think he had to run until after the dude was shot somewhere outside the club and how the club officials basically trying to have their whole license I think revoked or something. But I feel like they the people I think like in Montgomery trying to have their club shut down due to the crime, and how violence can happen in clubs but I feel like that, I think like every time people want to have fun in Montgomery, it comes out bad to where people get shot, man. But I feel like like clubs, like I think major clubs down in Montgomery, like the club Big Boys, and some other clubs in the hood can be shut down, man. But but I feel like every time you go I don't know, I feel like every time first go to a club down in Montgomery, it be something else going on to where people get shot or fight happens out there. But I feel like every time things happen, means that people don't know how to have fun no more, man. Because people, want to have, a type of fight, a dispute with somebody to be over anything. But I feel like, people, try to have this club turn to a type of, I said type of conversation or something, or so I read somewhere to where they have this club turn to a type of probably a type of conference center or something, some for the kids or something for people to go to, but I don't know, man. But I feel like they people who try to have so I feel like people trying to have this basically I trying to have this club shut down or change to something else, but I don't know. I feel like like every time folks go to the club down in Montgomery, be I don't know, like so I probably said parts of the and so I think parts of Montgomery areas do have some clubs. I see been the west side of town, the west side behind got like clubs out there. But like parts of the Montgomery areas do got some clubs. They be shut down or some be open. I don't know, man. But I feel like the club Copper Ceased 2.0 Clubhouse Club might be shut down for that reason right there, because the crime and how the violence can go on but I feel like people gotta be careful, man. Be careful. About going to a club down here. The clubs can get violent, man, really, really fast, because I think somebody can get killed, man. But I feel like on the rest someone to where that man was shot Sunday morning, man, early in the morning, to where there's like violent type of thing to run to where I think somebody was shot, shooting at the car and thing went wrong and but I believe this club might be shut down because the club I think be open for the past few weeks or so. I don't know, a few weeks or a few days, I don't know. But for the club down here might get shut down because so but I feel like people have to be careful, man, especially, if you're going to a club down in Montgomery, make sure you be careful, make sure you be safe out here. Because clubs can be a death trap to where, you can get shot at, killed down, in the club, and how people get to fights in the club and how people get, things can go down, but I feel like the club might get shut down, but so I think this dude, he's I think official Montgomery officials, mayor or district 4 or something. I think the type of interview saying that the club after experience, I think a lot of shootings are going on. Shootings during nighttime and how the shootings can get. I think it can get violent, man, to where somebody can lose their life. So violence going on. Violence can really get, I don't know. I think violence can really make city look bad because like every time you go to a club Montgomery, it be something else going on. How things can get bad. So myself, I don't know myself. I don't know club at all. I don't club at all. I'd be at home chilling, man. But I'll be at home chilling, and Yeah, myself, I really don't club at all. I just, I be home. So I think clubbing if for someone probably in their 20s or I don't know, man. But I feel like 20s could be, the crowd. Someone want to party and but I feel like people in their 30s need to, I think stay at home, just chill, relax and But I feel like the club, that Montgomery can get violent, man, to where things can get bad to where somebody can lose a life. But I feel like I don't know, after the club, might shut down for the reason right there, or I say if they have their. But I feel like people who own the club might have the business license revoked or something. But I don't know, man. But so I'm probably do this is the little clip, y'all. So make sure I like, comment in, strive for peace. I'm out here. Take care and peace.
An unlicensed nightclub. That question comes following violence at a Montgomery business over the weekend. Good evening. I'm Mark Bullock. Valerie is off tonight. The Precise Center Clubhouse is a venue available to rent in the old Normandale Shopping Center. A man was shot and hit by a vehicle at that facility over the weekend. He's now listed in critical condition, and some city council members are questioning whether the business has the proper license for the type of activity that goes on there. Our Simon Schuessler is joining us live with this WSFA 12 News investigation. Simon, what did you find out?
Yeah, Mark, Precise Center Clubhouse is currently operating under a conference center license, and owner Danielle Holmes insists, hey, that's all that we are. But council members are not so sure. During a tense meeting last week, they insisted the business is staying open as late as 4 a.m. and operating as a club.
But for right now, I'm concerned about the safety of the people in your space and the safety of the neighborhoods that surround your space right now.
We've seen the flyers, so this is not a discussion. This is not a discussion. Are we understanding each other? I hope so. I hope so.
Well, given that we're
I hope so.
And keep in mind, these safety concerns were made public 5 days before the shooting and hit and run on Sunday. The owner still insists her business is not at fault. Montgomery City Council member Andrew Zamansky believes the shooting and hit and run near Precise Center Clubhouse shows the business's true colors.
They stood in front of the council and they told us a lie. They told us that they were operating a conference center. Conference centers are not places where we have this kind of violence. Conference centers are not nightclubs.
But Precise owner Danielle Holmes says it's not their fault. She told WSFA they closed up that night almost 4 hours before the violence.
The incident that took place Sunday morning had absolutely nothing to do with Precise. Precise was closed at 11 o'clock. They were loitering in the parking lot.
Holmes claims she wasn't there and didn't clarify what type of event took place at her business that night.
When they rent it out, I have no control over what they do on the inside. I just rent the space.
Do you know anything about what was going on inside there?
A gathering.
But you didn't know what they were doing there and you still rented it out?
Yeah.
Whether Holmes knew what was going on or not, Zamansky says it doesn't really matter.
So if you're just renting out your building, that doesn't make you void of liability, okay? It is your property, it is your business, and what happens inside those doors and outside those doors, immediately outside those doors, is your responsibility.
And Holmes told me that they do have cameras outside of the business, but refused to share any surveillance video of the incident with WSFA. She did add, though, that if Montgomery police asked for surveillance video of the incident, she would be happy to send it to them. We'll have to wait and see if Precise Center Clubhouse will be called to next week's city council meeting, Mark.
Simon Schuessler with lots of new information in this case tonight. Simon, thank you so much. That city council meeting that he referred to is scheduled for City Hall a week from this coming Tuesday. It starts at 5 p.m.
Okay, yo. Okay, y'all seen the topic like I think y'all saw the news saying that the owner of the shop, y'all saw the news saying that I said the owner of the club wasn't there at the time, until I said her incident went down. So I feel like that so I seen the video to where the lady had, did a type of like, a type of, interview with the, I think that, with the WSFA people down here and saying that she wasn't even there at the club until the whole incident went down, you know, so I think I believe the whole incident kind of went bad to where I think the man was shot. And but I feel like I think she wasn't there, so I guess the people, you know, ain't buying it. So I don't know, I guess people, you know, ain't buying it until the club, you know, it's been a lot of things going on to where I think I feel like clubs in Montgomery can get shut down, man, due to this incident right here, to where somebody get shot, anything going on. But I had like yeah, I saw news to where I guess the man was injured, and so I think the man was, I think, in safe condition right now because the dude was shot while I think he ran from the car, how he was shot, and they hit the run, and but I feel like that, you know, if you are an owner of a club, means that, you know, you should learn how to always, you know, always avoid things that might happen to your club or things might go wrong. I'm saying inside your club or outside your club, because the clubs can get you. Your business license vote or something going on, because you gotta be careful with the people that is hanging out, you know, in club but so I feel like people out here, they want to turn up, and I said when a club means that people gotta learn how to behave, but I feel like people, but I feel like the lady had did type of like a type of interview with the people, saying that she wasn't there at the time, when it happened, and how she had I think got cameras I said around the whole place out there. So I feel the places, and so I feel like this place is off of I think Normandale area. So I think yeah, I think Normandale got a lot of I think vacant lots out there. I don't know. I think the whole Normandale area is kind of vacant right now because I think every place stores I think it's get shut down over the area, and but I believe this place, this club is might get shut down or might have their, I don't know. I feel like the lady had did hold on. Yeah, I seen the video where I think she was at the meeting, and she had told a lot to the people, saying that her club is not violent, and how I said people just felt like that the club is have too much more things going on in the club, and how the club might have probably might turn to a type of, I think type of a community center or type of I think conference center for the matter, because like I don't know, I feel like every time you own a club in one bad area means that things can happen, means that things may get violent, things I said make it bad to where people might want to have your club shut down because of too much things going on in the club at the time, but I feel like that people should, I don't know, I think people should learn how to always know how to conduct your business, especially if a person have a beef with somebody, or either they might have a shootout somewhere in the club, means that people gotta be careful, man. I might go to a club down here because the clubs can, like clubs can get you killed, man. But so yeah, myself, I don't really don't club, but I'll be at home chilling, man. I'll be, I think outside of mine, so I'll be at home, But yeah, man, I feel like this person, I guess the lady had did a type of speech at the meeting, saying that her club wasn't violent. Her club is not. I don't know. I feel like her club can be, probably might be shut down for the reason for that. So but it's sad that people can't have no fun no more, man. I said Montgomery because people can get killed down here over anything. But so it's sad. So make sure you like, comment in, try some peace. I'm out here. Take care and peace.